The locker room, players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports on this very special day. Let me be the first to wish everyone out there a happy Veterans Day. Along with the all-star team of Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. And here's a look at some numbers for Zach LaVine.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Now Denver's starting 5. Brown at the 2, Johnson at the 3. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. And it's Murray in at point guard. And for the Kings, DeMar DeRozan is out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then there's Russell Westbrook, then it's Dennis Schroeder, and it's LaVine in at the 3, the small forward. We've just started up this season, Grant. What's important for players right now?
You know, I think it's finding a good routine, especially for those on new teams. The earlier you figure out what works for you, the quicker you'll get comfortable.
Now here's Westbrook. Brown with a steal. And here's Jokic outside. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. And it's Sacramento's ball. It's stolen by Johnson. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Five to shoot. Back to Gordon. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. And here's Sabonis. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. You know, Stan, basketball isn't the only passion San Jose native Aaron Gordon has.
Yeah, B.A., I heard he's very technology-oriented, which we're not. He's a self-proclaimed computer nerd and loves everything about technology. We could use his help. He's skilled in more fields than just basketball.
So it's Denver now, following that last three-pointer by Sacramento. And again, it's Denver missing. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
A bit ago, Doug Christie and I were able to chat. He told me there's no real way to stop Nikola Jokic. He can score on anyone, and when you try to double him, he dissects you with his passing, which is arguably his most dangerous trait. Coach continued, you can pick your poison with Joker, but either way, you are getting poisoned. Brian, back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Schroeder finds Westbrook. Here's LaVine for 3. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, they know LaVine can knock that down. The defense has to do a better job of running him off the line.
Pass to Jokic. The 3-ball. Schroeder with a rebound. Sacramento has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. LaVine, good.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Brown against Westbrook. Brown passes to Murray. Jokic with a screen on Schroeder. Murray from outside. Rebounded. Domantas Sabonis. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds in the game. And, Coach, the Kings know they need to get better defensively. But do they have the personnel is the question.
Well, so much of defense is about your commitment to making multiple efforts, in particular, contesting three-point shooters, an area they've struggled in tremendously. If you're starting to fix something, start there.
Something teammates love about DeMar DeRozan. He has that clutch gene in him, Stan.
Yeah, B.A., he is fearless in those big moments. He remains steady, keeps his focus, and that makes him deadly against defenses that are scrambling to close out a game. Well, I like that DeRozan's one of those guys who can take over a game by himself or be the orchestrator. He adapts to whatever the defense is showing him.
Looking at who's out there now for Sacramento. Ellis is checked in for LaVine. Malik Monk comes in for Russell Westbrook. And it's Carter in for Schroeder. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Guys, by many accounts, the Denver Nuggets had one of the better summers of any team, fortifying their depth and acquiring Cam Johnson from the Nets. In their chase for another title, they seem to have taken steps in the right direction.
They're all in. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Now here's DeRozan. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Yep, that one goes.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Checks in for Sacramento. And Denver with a change here too. Murray's checked in. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes play. Looking to end the run. That shot missing. Nice D from Ellis.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And so it's Sacramento. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Defense is setting the tone. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
We've got Domantas Sabonis. Dario Saric is out there with Keon Ellis. Then it's Malik Monk, and it's Carter in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. Here's Sabonis. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, with his ability to carve out space, Sabonis is one of the best paint scorers in the game. This team should look to set him up.
And Grant, the son of Hall of Famer Arvydas Sabonis. How much do you think Domas modeled his game after his dad?
Well, B.A., I played against his dad. Arvydas was 5 inches taller, but the elite skill set shared in common. No doubt, Domas took a lot of pointers from his father.
Here's Sabonis, following that last three-pointer by Denver. Clock at 4. From the high post. Rebounded by Denver. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
And that game was all about the depth they have on this roster. Their role players stepped up when they needed it most.
Yeah, and they got contributions from everyone in that game. The whole rotation got involved in the score.
For 3, Hardaway. It's hauled in by Saric. The Kings lead by 8. Up top, Monk. Shoots over Brown, and it's Monk. That time on the assist by Saric. Monk's got his first basket.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
Sabonis against Valanciunas. Pass to Hardaway. Denver needs to get off a shot. And here's Brown for 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And Hardaway isn't known for his passing, but he'll find you when you're open.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
Look at who's out there now for Sacramento. Eubanks, he's checked in for Sabonis. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Saric. Levine, he's checked in for Ellis. And it's Dennis Schroeder in for Carter. And Denver will go for a different look here. Nikola Jokic is checked in for Valanciunas. Gordon comes in for Watson. Cam Johnson, he's checked in for Hardaway. And Brown subbed in for Jamal Murray. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Sacramento getting their last shot to go. Down low. Here's DeRozan. It doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Gordon. Pass to Brown. Back to Gordon. Outside Johnson. Gordon with a screen on Levine. Johnson passes to Brown. Monk with a steal. To the inside. Here's Schroeder. No good with a layup.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Johnson with a bucket.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. DeRozan against Gordon. DeRozan passes to Eubanks. And stolen by Jokic. Gordon left side. Johnson finds Gordon. Here's Brown. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Sacramento Kings closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot. You're so close. Let's hear it for the participants.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
And taking a look at the Kings, they're letting the losses stack up. It can dim your confidence. They need to make some changes, maybe in their lineup, maybe shot selection, something.
Taking a look now at that first half, how about the strong play of Zach LaVine?
Zach is on the attacks. He has such a fluid game offensively. His development into an elite scorer has been unbelievable to watch.
You have to like how LaVine has dedicated himself on the defensive end as well. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Zach LaVine with a strong contribution so far in this one.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Nuggets trail by 7. And Stan, after last season, Jokic was blunt. Asked if they had enough to win the title, he said they didn't.
Well, B.A., the challenge is improving this roster, and it's not easy to do with today's salary restraints, but they understand it's absolutely necessary.
On the court for Denver, Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown, and it's Johnson in at the small forward position. The Kings lead by 5. Outside Schroeder. Johnson against LaVine. Picked by Sabonis. Here's the 3. Shot by LaVine, no good.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Murray against Westbrook. Murray passes to Brown. Now here's Gordon. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. DeMar DeRozan picks one up.
Well, Gordon isn't afraid of getting physical. Nice job getting the whistle in the process, too.
And he drops a first. Stan, there seems to be an impatience to this Kings organization. Continuity is not the order of the day.
Well, yeah, B.A., and it can be disorienting for the players. You don't want to become complacent, but there's got to be a happy medium and some stability.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Well, when Gordon is on his game, he affects every part of the game at both ends.
Pass to Sabonis. Sabonis with a screen on Johnson. Here's Levine for three. No good there. Nuggets trail by 3. On the wing, Murray. He's covered by Levine. Murray, shot is good.
I just love that shot from Murray. He makes you defend him on all 3 levels.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, Brian. The Nuggets have gotten used to success. Nikola Jokic said, quote, winning is a lifestyle for us. It's really good when you're winning. Everybody's happy. Everybody wants to play. Everybody is buying into the system. I was here when we were losing, so I do not want to go back to that. Brian, back to you.
They're good with him in the lineup. All right, Allie, thank you. Levine. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Nice work by Levine to get inside and earn a trip to the line.
And last season, the most efficient shooting season of Zach LaVine's career.
Yeah, B.A., 2.5% better in his free throw shooting. He would have had a 50, 40, 90 season on his hands, but his scoring is top tier.
That free throw good from Levine. And coach, last season, the Nuggets were 5th in three-point percentage, but dead last in attempts.
Yeah, you could argue that they should shoot more threes, but then again, they were 2nd in percentage on 2-point field goals, so they have a wealth of options, and to be honest, offense is rarely a problem for the Nuggets.
Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Just under 2.5 minutes into this 3rd quarter now. Basket counts.
High percentage territory for Levine.
Outside Brown. Denver moving it around. It's Jokic, high post. Can't hit that one. Sabonis with some nice D. Pass to Westbrook. Outside Levine. Here's DeRozan, defended by Gordon. DeRozan, right in the heart of the D.
Well, he's not as explosive inside as he once was, but DeMar DeRozan still gets it done at the rim.
Murray scanning the floor. The 3 is up. And again, it's Denver missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
DeRozan passes to Westbrook. Now here's Monk, guarded by Brown. Sabonis with a screen on Gordon. Inside. And Sabonis slams it in.
And they're playing rock-solid basketball right now. Really starting to see that lead grow.
Well, that 3rd quarter is when you want to increase your lead. Really building it up before that final quarter.
Jokic passes to Murray. No good. Had a chance to win the run there. And so it's Sacramento finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. They've got DeMar DeRozan. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Malik Monk. Then there's Keon Ellis. And it's Eubanks in at the center position. That's the 5 out there for the Kings.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
Yeah, all game long, they've been also playing well inside in the paint. Lots of points are coming their way thanks to them attacking the interior.
Now here's Hardaway. Murray from outside. From distance, Jamal Murray.
Yeah, that's Murray unleashing that smooth outside jumper.
Outside Schroeder. Monk against Brown. It's Monk on the wing. And the bucket is good. And the Kings lead by 8.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Outside Murray. Valanciunas with a screen on Schroeder. Ooh, he leaves no question.
Well, this is why you involve Valanciunas in screen and roll, because he's adept at capitalizing off them.
Sacramento leading by 6. And we've got a timeout called by Doug Christie. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And Sacramento with some changes. Sabonis, he's checked in for Eubanks. Zach LaVine comes in for Ellis. And it's Westbrook in for Monk. And a new group getting ready for the Nuggets. Jokic is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Aaron Gordon comes in for Watson. Johnson, he's checked in for Hardaway. And it's Christian Brown in for Brown. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Doug Christie said to his team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
And the misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
And here's Sabonis. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. They've led by as many as 11. Now DeRozan. Knocks it loose. Gordon with a steal. Outside Murray. The three is in.
Well, there's no question. Murray can go get one for you when you need it most.
Gordon against DeRozan. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Muscling it home. DeRozan.
Wow. Even when the moment is big, DeRozan stays calm and collected.
And stolen by Brown. Here's Johnson. Oh, it doesn't go.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Now DeRozan. Now Sabonis. Outside Westbrook, 5 on the clock. LaVine, oh, just dropping it in. LaVine.
A well-practiced shooter. LaVine has complete confidence in his shooting motion.
Here's Gordon. Oh, what a jam. Holding nothing back.
Coming up big for his squad. Gordon doesn't back down from the big moment.
For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First person foul. Second team foul.
Outside Westbrook takes a 3, buries it from outside.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Now Jokic. Oh, the slam off a fantastic lead pass. What a play. We've got 33 seconds left in the final quarter. Now here's Westbrook. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Sabonis with a screen on Brown. Levine outside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Schroeder.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
Now a timeout called by Denver. They're behind by 7. Guys, your thoughts?
They just haven't put it all together tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
So it's Sacramento picking up the win. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
You get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game. They overcame every one.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with DeMontis. DeMontis, a great team win against a quality opponent, too. What does this say about how you're playing?
It's great for us, building our confidence as a team, sticking together. I feel like we play better consistently, so it's good for us.
Confidence, extremely important. Thanks, DeMontis.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Zach LaVine.